Today we're going to talk about the most congested city in the world. A city of culture that is always changing, has been changed by earthquakes, war, and the whims of a tyrant. And right now, amid a building boom, a fresh wave of swanky glass facades and high-rise structures is appearing, growing every year. With a mix of modern buildings emerging alongside museums and palaces from the 20th century, and one of the best nightlife scenes in all of Europe, this city is quickly becoming a must-visit location. Simply put, it's a vibrant city that never sleeps. Now, let's take a look at the top 5 things you can do in Bucharest, the most congested city in the world. Number 5, experience Bucharest's nightlife. It goes without saying that Bucharest has earned a reputation for having an amazing nightlife. Although Bucharest has a reputation for being a party city, few tourists are actually aware of how complex and varied the city's nightlife is. Bucharest boasts a wide variety of places where you may have a fantastic evening or dance the night away, including rooftop pubs, opulent spa events, and packed clubs. Some of the best clubs in the city can be found in Old Town, including Nomad Sky Bar, which has a stunning terrace with an amazing view of the city, and other vibrant clubs with live music and cabaret performances by dancers, singers, and magicians. Old Town is the place to go if you want to enjoy the best of Bucharest's nightlife. There is something for everyone to enjoy in this region, which is rich in history and culture. Old Town has plenty to offer for everyone, regardless of interest in nightlife, cuisine, art, or architecture. The crowded bars, clubs, and loud music create a very distinctive environment. The Red Light District, which provides a wide variety of adult entertainment, is also located here. Nowadays, you can find pretty much every type of nighttime entertainment you want in Bucharest, from enticing beer gardens to rooftop bars with crowds pouring onto terraces to crowded, raucous clubs. The atmosphere is active and engaging wherever you go, so you may have a lot of fun if you discover the proper place for your preferences. Number 4, explore the churches of Bucharest. Even if you're not into religion or the churches in general, many of these monuments are well worth your time. If you're inquisitive enough to enter, you'll witness rare items and paintings that date back hundreds of years, as well as have a whole unique experience. The Stavropolios Church, arguably the best religious structure in Bucharest, features a stunning exterior with multifoil arches decorated with arabesque, foliate, and tendril patterns and supported by lovely capitals. Saints' medallions are painted above, while inside there is a beautiful iconostasis and further painting in the shape of stone frescoes. Then you can head out to explore Shitu Davari Church. You can venture far beyond Bucharest's busy and clamorous central boulevards to this tiny chapel on foot, allowing you the opportunity to discover the city's more tranquil and attractive side alleys. The Davari family, who also constructed a hermitage and a family chapel here, established this tiny church. The church, which was concealed behind thick walls and labeled a historical monument, had its monastery reopened after being shuttered for many years by the communist government. It is a favorite among the locals due to its serenity, lovely symbols, and garden. There are many other churches in Bucharest that you can stroll around. The history, customs, and spirituality of the city of Bucharest are reflected in these churches. The churches are noteworthy, but not for their size, but for the spiritual environment they foster and for their breathtaking beauty. They don't intimidate the tourists with their stature, but rather with the spirituality that surrounds them. Number 3, attend a concert at Romanian Athenaeum. One of the best concert halls in the world, this Romanian Athenaeum is a marvel of neoclassical architecture. The music hall's acoustics are recognized worldwide. The Romanian Athenaeum is a striking monument to superb music, with its outstanding columns and regal roof. With a sizable portico embellished with Ionic columns and a tall dome with round windows, the structure is stunningly magnificent. You might be surprised to learn that practically all of the money used to construct this historical monument came from private sources. Ordinary people banded together and raised money through a campaign titled "Give a Penny for the Athenaeum" after the original patrons ran out of money. The Romanian Athenaeum received refurbishment towards the end of World War II after withstanding bombardment and earthquakes. This majestic structure is now used to hold a wide range of classical music performances, including the George Enescu Festival, which honors the heritage of the renowned Romanian composer and musician. Throughout the year, it hosts a range of classical music concerts. Whether you enjoy classical music, be sure to look at the schedule to see if there will be a concert taking place while you are there. The magnificent George Enescu Philharmonic Orchestra, which upholds the composer's legacy of greatness, is also located there. Visit to take in some of their outstanding performances and to gaze at the magnificent building's interior. Watch for the enormous ceiling fresco that depicts pivotal movements in the nation's history. Number 2, admire the city's architecture. The choice of words gets expanded while visualizing Bucharest's architecture, and the one word that describes it best is diverse, and you'd end up agreeing to it too. There are a variety of stylistic contrasts between the stark communist and brutalist constructions and the exquisite Parisian-style buildings. The variety of architecture in Bucharest is astounding. Neoclassical, Art Nouveau, Modernist, and Soviet architecture are all combined interestingly. And while the latter is evident right away, you may find numerous antique buildings with charming and elegant facades in the city's center sections. The city had a significant transition in terms of urban development during the two world wars, during which time Bucharest experienced a flurry of construction activity. As a result, the city center is home to several stunning Art Nouveau buildings. Bucharest's most spectacular structures, like the Central Library, Coltea Hospital, Cantacuzino Palace, CEC Palace, and Royal Palace, were constructed between 1901 and 1903. Unfortunately, Bucharest's old structures nevertheless suffer from a lot of deterioration. Although Bucharest has some beautiful and well-kept buildings, many areas are dilapidated and neglected. Spend some time observing both extremes as you stroll around Bucharest's streets. Number 1. Learn about Romanian life at the Bucharest Village Museum. In a busy city like Bucharest, you wouldn't expect to see farmsteads, barns, and rural cottages. The Bucharest Village Museum, one of Europe's oldest ethnographic collections, is located right in the center of Romania's stunning capital. A whole community with all the necessary structures created to give you a glimpse into rural Romanian life throughout the ages. You should visit if you want to understand more about Romanians and experience the folklore and traditional life of the Romanian countryside. In all of Europe, the museum houses one of the most fascinating collections of rural houses, churches, farmsteads, barns, and watermills. The 3 centuries of the Romanian village are recreated in this must-see museum, creating an experience that feels almost surreal. The Village Museum currently showcases 346 houses and more than 53,000 items, special peasant homes, and technological installations, including watermills, oil presses, fountains, roadside crucifixes, and churches that have been relocated from their original locations and rebuilt using the original methods. The houses are arranged according to their historical region, providing a unique chance to compare in a matter of hours the variety of architectural styles from Romania's provinces, which are a blatant indication of their history and social realities. One of the fun things to do in Bucharest is to visit a museum. You'll feel at ease while strolling amid the rustic homes. Since its beginnings as a royal summer retreat, the city has grown into a refuge for the arts and culture, known in particular for its stunning structures. However, it also provides more modern attractions, such as amusement parks and interactive tours. There are many wonderful things to do in Bucharest, so whether you choose to go medieval or modern, you won't be disappointed. So, when do you plan on visiting Bucharest? Let us know in the comments below. And, as always, where to next?